everybody. Welcome to Conscious by Nature, where we talk about it because we live it and we understand it because we've been there before. The host, Money Mac, the pretty voice champ. To my left, the scholar, D. Lamore.
Peace.
The genius, Ike Tyson, Area 51 Porter.
What's good?
Man, I just want to start out by saying thank you to everyone that hit me with a couple dollars in my Cash App. Man, I appreciate y'all supporting the show. We went out and got us some mics and some equipment. You know what I mean? Upgrade, elevate ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got some nice topics. We got some nice comments. That's gonna actually drive the show today, man. So without further ado, D. Lamore, man, take it away with our first topic, please.
Oh, fellas. Chad Wheeler. I mean, you can step right up. We about to give it to you today, man.
You getting the complete business.
The work. How do you go and commit domestic violence? Beat this woman up, telling her to bow down to you. She locked herself in the bathroom. He beat her up, choked her unconscious, right? Then she comes to, and he say what to her?
You still alive?
You still alive. Then she runs and locks herself in the bathroom. The man beats on the door till he gets in there. She didn't call the police, called her family. And when they get there, he's still in the bathroom whooping on this woman. So it's enough that it's domestic violence, right? But you asking this black queen to bow down to you? Let's talk about racism. Let's talk about how we got Kareem Hunt damn near out the league for pushing this Karen off of him in his hotel. He gets cut by his football team. He's suspended, right? Almost lost his job. And then you have this man. We could talk about Ray Rice too, right?
Ray Rice, Greg Hardy. I mean,
let's go through them.
You know,
I mean, what about a guy like Tyreek Hill? Like allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Everything is made up. You threatened to suspend this man for 6 games for a whole story she made up.
Come on.
No evidence, no proof whatsoever.
And ain't nobody talking about this Chad Wheeler dude. He should be in jail, let alone cut and kicked out the league. Where you at, Roger Goodell?
Well, I was more upset. I don't mean to cut you off. I
Oh,
was
get
more
with
upset by the statement that the Seattle Seahawks made. We're saddened to hear the news. Saddened?
Saddened.
Nah, we're fucking disgusted. This is terrible. We don't want no parts of this fool. We're saddened by the news.
Should have cut ties right away.
In the reports, I'm just gonna say that he does suffer from bipolar disorder. But in the reports, she says that he has just been voluntarily not taking his meds. So, I mean, if you're voluntarily not taking your meds that are prescribed for you, I mean, what are they to do with this? That you're refusing to take your meds, and then he's facing, I think, 12 years on 3 counts.
I mean, the man could have killed this woman. We've seen the photos of her that have been released. He is 6'7", 318 pounds. This woman is 5'8", and $150 maybe. And it don't even matter. I mean, I got to get into the fact that it's different if you're black. Plain and simple.
No doubt about it.
This is that America we always talk about.
Oh, this is our America.
Like, and this right here is like it's almost like the perfect example. Like they talk, but man, the truth is they just don't get it because every chance they get to prove themselves, they prove who they really are. Like this is an opportunity. We talk about all lives and black lives and all of this, and we want to be one in unity.
Right.
But this is an opportunity because you would exploit any black athlete beating on his girl, no matter what color she is. The list go on and on. It's half the time this stuff is not even it's fabricated for real.
Right.
Half the time these women is fabricating this. And this is true proof.
Proof positive.
Like, you know, I don't want to get too fired up about it because I want to remain level headed so I can talk about it. But like this is just proof. Like, you know what I mean? He is physically harming, beating this woman, trying to kill. Really, you say domestic violence, but really this is attempted murder.
It's attempted
Come
murder.
on.
Yeah, you're right, man.
But what pisses me off though even more is they always say, when it comes to us, barbaric, beast, all this other stuff.
Thug.
When it comes to him, he's got a mental disorder.
Didn't take his pills.
Didn't take his pills.
Yeah.
And that's why. No.
So you remember the kicker for the Giants?
No, I don't even remember.
And he had like 4 or 5 domestic violence charges against his wife and stayed the kicker for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Domestic violence, abuse, beating his wife.
And you ain't
And
heard
that
no
cat's, I
reports.
think he's still in the league.
No way.
No, I don't think he's in the league anymore. I think they finally, after that surfaced.
Man, but look at how long. And they already knew about it.
Right.
And if they could have brushed this under the rug, believe me, they would have.
Come on, man.
But like you turn on any football, any ESPN, and you might get a little segment or somebody mention it or bleep it across the screen. And it's funny when you watch the networks and the big ESPNs and off. I'm just gonna say their name or whatever. But like, where's it at?
Right.
If it was any brother, that'd be front page. That trumped the Super Bowl. You know
Come
what I
on
mean?
now,
That
man.
news right there. If a brother do that to his girl, that trumped the Super Bowl news. And we tracking that every hour with the courts, what the
Right.
lawyers are saying, what the prosecutor is saying, they all over this with all this coverage. Like this is CNN or like they are terrorists or something, and they
Yeah.
are covering it like, you know, this is a national security threat. You know what I mean? But like you don't hear nothing on it right now.
I mean,
the Ray White situation, that was
Yeah.
that felt like that just carried on.
The
and
whole summer,
on
right?
and on the whole summer.
and to be completely honest, like somebody gonna say, why are you focusing on black and white? Like we understand domestic violence of any kind is wrong. Just like we were saying with the stuff on Capitol Hill. I just want to see everything get treated the same way. That's all I'm asking. Like Ray Rice, that's literally the only thing that I can think of that they have video proof of happening. And there are a lot of athletes that do commit violence to women. There are. But why is it so much scrutiny on us or anyone, but none on this man to the point that it needs to be? How come the reaction is not swift enough?
Well, I think you know why the reaction isn't swift enough. I mean,
Because he looked like them.
right. That's it.
And like and that's just sad to say. And we are trying to get into this new America where we want equality and everything equal, man. But I just reiterate, this is an opportunity to show the world, show the people what it looked like, and you not. You know what I mean? We talk about this in school. I talked about this earlier previously when I was on the Uptown show. Shout out to the Uptown show.
Shout out to the Uptown show.
But
Much love.
And you know, this is just a conversation, and yeah, this is race involved, but like that is the main catalyst for this. We would talk about this story also if it was just a brother, but we be always saying like, why would you do this? Why we beating on our queens? We asking another question like, why ain't this being brought to everybody's attention? Why is it being swept under the rug? Why is it being so hush hush about this? You know what I
Right.
mean, that's the question. So
I mean, to cap it off, though, you a coward ass bitch.
Straight
Put
up.
your hands on a woman,
Yeah.
and you need to be dealt with swiftly.
No doubt. No doubt. And I mean, that's even a more reason for me too, because she is a queen. She a black queen. Regardless of the fact that she's dating a man outside her race, that's fine with me. But don't treat no queen like that at all. A black queen, regardless of what color you are, don't treat women like that, man. Like, yeah, definitely need to be dealt with, man. There's so many other instances that we can bring up that are similar. But
you
we
know,
make up over 90% of the league.
no doubt, every league that we play in. So obviously the focus is on us, but so like for real, you would think that being that he's a white player in an all black league, he would be the minority, right? Wouldn't the focus be on him? Why is this so hush hush? Like you
Right.
literally, you're the minority in the league right now. You would think that's a reversal, but yet even as the minority, they still empower because they just empower him to sweep it under the rug. Somebody here, don't say this, don't say that.
Right.
Bite your tongue. Some producer somewhere, we don't want to touch that story. We don't have, and it's always, we don't have all our facts yet. We don't have this. Like you
Right.
never have all your facts ever. You standing outside courtrooms, hanging on, waiting to see what somebody gonna say, waiting for the facts to come through. Why ain't I getting that same treatment right now?
What he's saying is keep that same energy.
Man, Roger Goodell would have been came out and did something. I mean, you can't keep that fool off television or in some kind of deliberation. He ain't got no committee for this. He's made all his own rules every single time there's been an issue exactly like this and came right out with it.
Why ain't this go since being charged? He should have went straight on the players exempt list.
Straight
on
up.
it.
Straight up.
Ain't that automatic? You know what I mean? You go on that exempt list, whether you in the league or out the league, because you got to
Yeah.
go see him before you can even get back in and go jump through all these hoops. So automatically, when you get in trouble like that and they don't know what's gonna happen, player going up commissioner's exempt list, right? Come on, man.
It's just awful.
We just wanted to touch on that, man. I thought that needed a little special dedication. Somebody asked about it, but thank you for commenting on that. We had actually planned on talking about that anyway. So I'm glad that you listening, you know, you kind of in tune with us. So I really appreciate that.
Straight
So we're gonna move on. I don't want to talk about you yet, bum. Because I know somebody asked him about the Dolphins, but I don't want to talk about them bums yet. So let's just talk about Deshaun Watson, because I kind of like him empowering himself in the league. It's been it's kind of like a LeBron move in the NFL. You feel me? Kind of, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So just speak on, you know, the young brother kind of like trying to make the NFL more of a players' league.
Yeah, it's long overdue. You know what I'm saying? For to know your worth and to know how powerful you are in your organization, right? If your organization is treating you like some old bull, not being honest and forthright and telling you, hey, we're gonna have you in the mix, and then go behind your back, don't even bring you in the mix when it's time to get a GM or a coach.
Right.
I'm like, well, hold on now. Y'all said that I was gonna be a part of this. What's good? You know? So I'm all for it, and I hope he gets to wherever he wants to go. He has power because he has a no trade clause. Now, they came out and said, we ain't trading you. So now they're going to check your power. So what do you think about Deshaun Watson?
I mean, 25 years old. Top 2 quarterback in the league with the terrible team this year. Most yards in the league this year, right?
Yeah, he had the most yards. But, you know, that don't really mean nothing. Guys was losing the whole damn time, so you passing all games.
He has leverage, though, because best player on their team, highest paid, doing all of these things at 25 years old. I just found out today that they hired that coach and didn't even tell him that earlier in the week or a couple weeks ago, he said he demanded the trade. Before it was just rumors. They said they never told Cully. They never even told
Well,
Cully
you
before
see
they
how
hired
they
him.
operate as an organization.
I'm gonna just say, man, David Cully is cool or whatever,
Yeah.
but like he wasn't even an assistant coach or a coordinator in Baltimore. So like, you know, they called up Harbaugh and asked him
Yep.
about it. He vouched for him. He's a great guy. Blah blah blah. Like if he's such a great guy, why is he not a coordinator?
Right.
Why? How can you pass on a guy like Eric Bieniemy for a cat like David Cully and think that that's the move that a franchise quarterback is looking for? You bring up an assistant position coach,
And they said he'd been in the league of almost 30 years.
so if
It's crazy.
the thing about it is, let me just say this, man. Head coaches are head coaches. And it don't take 30 years to become a head coach. Either you are a head coach or you're not a head coach. And like certain guys got it. And maybe that is what Eric Bieniemy, when he gets in those meetings, he's just not a head coach. And maybe that is what it is. Maybe he's a coordinator. But like the fact that you would pass on a guy with his skill set and his X and O's ability, like, and just what he brings in play calling alone to a team
Yeah.
deserves an opportunity to be a head coach, I believe. Like, what does David Cully bring to the motivation? You're 30 years in, and you've never been considered for a coaching job, head coaching job ever. I've never even heard your name. Like, you're not even one of those guys that's like a Romeo Crennel or somebody. I mean, you're like you're
Listen,
not.
man, we're Bills fans. This man was on our Bills coaching staff. I didn't know. Okay, diehard Bills fans.
Wow.
Right.
So that tell you everything.
So that tells you everything you need to know.
I didn't know that neither. I don't know who this dude David Cully is, and it just baffles me, and it's almost like they put it sickens me because I just feel like they put a brother in a position to lose.
Yep.
We know that this job is too big for him. It just almost just reminds me of like a Willie Taggart hire, man. Like this is beyond him. You know it. Why are you like? Are you trying to punish your franchise quarterback right now because he wants out? Is that what you're trying to do
It's
right
the
now?
token move, man. They brought in a couple brothers after the fact, and he was the token that they chose.
Man.
When you just brought up something a second ago, and it made me think of, you said some guys are coordinators, but they become coaches, and some guys just have to stay coordinators. Norv Turner's that guy to me.
He's
made to be a coordinator, but he has so much skill as a coordinator that he's been a coach in a lot of places. He coached us for a while,
and he's a horrible head coach,
but a great coordinator
because he's a great play caller.
Exactly. So some guys stay there. Maybe, like I said, Eric Bieniemy hasn't really had his shot
Exactly
to see.
But David Cully hasn't called any plays,
No plays
on defense or offense, in game flow. And you expect this man to come in and put the reins on an MVP caliber type quarterback?
But just like you said, expect them to fail. The thing that's been brought up about the Texans franchise is that they're not a good franchise, and also that they have some possible racial problems or racism within their franchise. Didn't it something about their owner make some kind of comments in the past? I'm gonna look that up. That were off kilter, and now I believe his children are running the franchise.
Yeah.
You got Andre Johnson coming out, the only player in the Ring of Honor, saying as such pretty much that you use you up, and then Nuke backing him up on that. So all three of these players, Nuke, Andre Johnson, and Deshaun Watson, have all seen things happen there that they don't want to be a part of any longer.
Man, even JJ Watt wants out.
He sure is.
Like even JJ Watt wants out. That says a lot about your franchise. Like he feel like he being wasted. Like I'm 12 years in. This is a waste of my time.
Waste. But I would love to see him on the Buffalo Bills.
We need that pass rush. Oh my God, JJ Watt would be perfect for us.
Don't go there, JJ. But come to South Florida.
Well, let's talk about real quick though. Where do we see this man going?
That's what I'm about to say.
And what type of picks do you have to give up to get this man?
What's his contract looking like right now?
Man, he the first year. He just signed a multi-5-year 130 something. Yeah, he do
130 something
Yeah,
million.
he do like 42 million this year or something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
ain't paying no guy like that.
Nigga, what?
I can see that with the front office that we are.
That's what I told you. Your front office ain't no good.
Get
You
outta
told me I
here.
was lying, but like you pay for that. That's what you pay for.
I get it.
You got 2 first rounders and a Tua
They're
to
looking,
go with Tua.
They're gonna draft a pass rusher. That's what they're gonna try to do. I don't think they would pay a guy $100 million to pass rush when they gonna have to renegotiate.
No, I'm not talking about JJ Watt. We talking about Deshaun Watson.
Oh, we gonna do whatever to get him.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, my bad. 'Cause you had it confused. I'm over here looking like, what's
we
going
were just
on?
talking about JJ
You
Watt.
right. You right.
We gonna give the farm of it.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving you everything.
Dog, what I say? We gonna give him the 3rd pick, the 18th pick, Tua, one of our seconds, and the first next year. That's just starting. I'm sure they want Xavier Howard too. I'm sure they want that, and we're gonna probably throw that fool in there too to get.
So if I'm Houston, I'm saying no. I want all your ones. I want your future ones. I want a player, Tua, and I want a couple more players.
Well, I just gave you both my ones and Tua.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the 2 ones.
Yeah,
I thought
the
he
third
said-
pick, the 18th.
Okay.
The 118.
Okay.
The one next year. The 2 this
Okay,
year.
yeah, then
We
that's
got
it.
2 twos this
He
year.
said the 2 this
I'm
year.
gonna need all that.
Tua and Howard.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
That's what we require.
I mean, you get
That's that.
that'll get you. I might get you.
And that
there.
ain't gonna set you back nothing.
No.
Because you're getting him.
Getting Deshaun,
Now
man.
the only team that can really match that is probably the Jets.
They can't match that.
They can't match that.
They can't match. Nobody
Don't
can
they have
match.
a gang of picks?
They
They ain't got 2 ones.
ain't
though.
got 2 ones and 2
Ones.
twos. We got 2 ones and 2 twos.
But I tell you a team that probably could finagle something to match that. The 49ers. That
Okay.
that is
It's
a
the situation.
sweet landing spot.
The
You
situation.
know, the thing for me is I want to see him be successful.
Right.
And I think San Francisco provides the most success with that defense, with that running game, with that tight end in the middle of the field. You got Brandon Ayuk, you got Debo Samuels, the stable of running backs. That defensive line gonna be back. Bosa will be
Man.
back. Like that is banging. That's a sweet. If they had a quarterback, I would
Man.
love to. And he looks so sweet. That
Oh,
that
man.
uni.
No, it don't. Getting the opposite
Well, if we
orange.
want to talk about
Oh, you know what
uniforms,
I mean? And it's like cats like, man, you keep saying that, but like, no, but
Yeah.
I said that about
I
3 or
get
4
it.
times. Like, I really, him, or I would like to see him in New Orleans with the Saints. I think he would look sweet in that uni. You got Kamara, you got Michael Thomas, you got a coach that know how to coach an offense. I would like to see him somewhere where he can succeed. I don't want him to see him go
Yeah.
to the Jets where that front office is garbage. And
Garbage.
Woody Johnson coming back over from England on his prime minute or
Oh,
whatever he
right.
was doing. Like, man, I don't want to see him go there and then waste another 4 or 5 years of
Right.
this man. and
Because
then-
if he go to New York, they don't got nothing to put around him. That's the whole reason why I don't get it. You might like Robert Saleh, but you have nothing. They're gonna have to give up everything for you,
And
and they
they-
already ain't got nothing to cover
and-
bear.
and can't draft nothing. So if they give up everything for you, then they can't give you nothing to get. So like you need to go somewhere where there is talent and players
Yes.
now. Like you begging for the Jets because you like the coach, but like man, forget the coach.
You're gonna be in a worse situation
Yes.
going there than you are in Texas.
You might as well
is
stay
it
there.
is it the coach and the market that he's looking for? Is he looking for that New York market?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? To get yourself out there?
Man, he
Man,
already
you
out
gonna
there.
you gonna get this big apple ass whooping. You keep
Well, no
playing.
doubt.
You already out there, man. Come to me. No state taxes.
That's what Miami is for, though. I
Come
would
on,
I would
bruh.
like to see that too, though. I mean, the thing is though, like Miami got some talent and y'all been drafting him good, and y'all can put some pieces around him. So I just believe that that's a good landing spot for him too. That ain't the worst spot he could go to,
Not the Jets. I mean, if he could shake his way to New Orleans, you do that in a heartbeat. But what can they give? What can they give? Like I said, he has all the power with the no trade clause. So the team's going to have to come to them, and then he's going to have to say yay or nay. That's his power.
That's his power.
Because it's either you getting something to let him go where he wants to go, or you're going to get a disgruntled player who's going to sit out, because that's what he's willing to do, it seems.
And the thing about him sitting out, he's not like a Le'Veon Bell. He's not a running back. He'll
Man.
just ice up and he'll be ready to go as a QB the next
That's it.
year, watching film, staying sharp, being healthy, getting all those nicks and bruises. Sure, he gonna miss it, but he's a QB, baby.
Oh,
He gonna
yeah.
be all right.
That's
a year
extend his
off.
career. That extend your
You
career.
know what I'm saying?
bro.
That's a Mike Jordan
Oh, man,
retirement.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Come on back.
Man.
45. Oh man, matter of fact, let me switch it back to 23 on you.
Man,
right.
with the quickness.
Man, stop playing. So, you don't really I could see him sitting out and not. We just watched Lev Bell do it, so I could see him doing it and not batting an eye at it whatsoever.
Man, Le'Veon Bell shell of himself.
Man, he
What
got them
happened to
Cam
him?
Newton feet.
What happened to him?
Man, guys, drink that tequila or something, man. Shout out Lev Bell, man, in the Super Bowl. Get that ring, man.
Get one, man.
Get you a ring, man.
Nah, man, fuck that. Here's how I roll.
Columbus is on
man,
Le'Veon
damn,
Bell.
man.
Damn, nigga, when you beat my team,
Le'Veon, come on the
and,
show,
and
man.
you cost my squad to go to the Super Bowl, I hate you for life.
Le'Veon, come on the show, man. We
So
love to have you.
anybody who rock with the KC, nah,
Man,
Fuck the Chiefs.
fuck the
Lev,
Chiefs.
Oh,
Lev
no.
Bell, man. Lev Bell, man. He ain't had nothing to do
I
with
don't give a
it.
damn. He on the squad.
That motherfucker wearing that. He ain't even play.
Don't give a damn.
Man, fuck that, man. We conscious by nature, man. 2 out of 3 Kings love you over here,
You know what I'm
man.
saying, Le'Veon? What's up, baby?
You play for Michigan State, baby.
Man, I hate KC for life.
Damn, man. You don't even like the chicken?
I don't even like the chicken.
That
I don't even want
barbecue
no
fire.
KC barbecue
Oh,
sauce.
you tripping. You
know what I'm saying?
I
Mr.
don't like black
Stubbs.
keys on the black piano.
I don't like black keys on the black keys.
That's how you sound right now. Black
Oh,
pepper.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So,
man. I'm silly.
in relationship news, you got something for me?
Oh man, you know what? We had a question that was posed to us, and they were like, "Hey, talk about dates. What's the worst date you've been on?"
Oh,
And I'm like,
man.
It's a good question. So, fellas, do we have any worst dates that you ever been on? Talk.
Can I tell you the truth? Hey man, I don't even go on bad dates. You know what I mean? I just make you laugh, even if you don't want to. I don't know how to date bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really adapt to you. And if you try to bring my energy down, I just don't let you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't like to do that? Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Okay, then
But you don't even like to eat? you don't even like to eat, huh?
There's something fucking wrong.
You don't,
with
you don't like
you
to eat? Man, you lying.
That's a red flag. Hold on, what woman don't like to eat?
Man.
So,
Come on.
I don't think I got no story. I got
bad
some
dates.
like
You know what,
bad
man?
situations.
Who left that comment? Can she come on?
Maybe,
Can she come on and talk
Maybe.
about some bad dates?
maybe we'll see.
You know what I'm
See.
saying?
Okay.
See.
Yeah, bad situations, but not bad days. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm usually real lively. Like I said, I'm not gonna let you tear my energy down, even if that's how you feeling, and if that is how you was feeling, I'll just let you go home. But
I'll drop you off.
I had a
yeah.
good day. I had a good
Yeah.
dinner.
Drop you off early.
Yeah. And
Know what
then
I'm
call
saying?
somebody else.
Mm.
That's what I would do.
Called a
man.
knockdown. You know what I mean?
Gotta have that pinch hitter.
Man.
Yeah. And she always get that good bottle of, you know what I'm saying, brown when I step through the
Oh,
door.
Come on, let's go. You already
One
know what it
ice
is.
cube.
Oh,
Like,
man.
okay
man.
then.
Something nice to sip on.
Douce, Remy.
Man.
What no Douce back then, Remy?
Yeah, man. So, I had I wouldn't say a bad day. It was just more awkward than anything else. You know, it was years ago. You know what I'm saying? In my younger years. And met this, young little thing.
Yep,
All
yeah.
right, let's just, let's roll out to this little restaurant spot. And I'm like, I'll come pick you up. She said, no, I'll drive. Just come over to the crib. I'm like,
Different.
it's different. Okay, cool. So, I dip over there. And she was like, I just got to make a stop. Do you mind if I make a stop? No problem at all. All right, so I'm in her whip. And she makes a stop. She was like, you want to come in? I'm like, where are you stopping? Who is this? I don't, the red flags are starting to go out.
Sketchy.
Right.
But you about to
And
get
I'm like, well, all right, cool,
robbed.
whatever. She's like, yeah, I got to pick up my kids.
Nigga, what?
Oh, shit. I was like, hold on. hold on. You got kids? Didn't know prior to.
How old
Didn't
were
say
you?
nothing. At that time, I was like 20, late 20s.
Okay.
Late 20s, right? All right. Just getting back out there after my
Yeah,
divorce.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm like, all right, cool. So the 3 kids.
What?
3
Coming on the
kids.
You just found out.
I just found out.
Oh my God.
Is this before social media?
This is before social media.
Ooh, she got
This
you.
is slightly before social media. Facebook was still kind of new in the game.
Black Planet.
No.
Where'd you meet her
No,
at?
work.
Oh yeah.
Work. All right.
You ain't talked to her much, huh? You was just trying to
whole lot.
smash her. You ain't even like
That's
had
what
that
it
real
was.
conversation.
You know, fresh out into
That's
the
what it
game.
You was like, "What's good? What you doing later?" Blah 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 blah. You ain't asked her no questions, and
I
then
really
you found
wasn't.
out a
I
whole
was
lot.
like, she pretty. Let's go. See what she wants.
Go on.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Now check it. We in the back, and she just checking all the red flags, just all the check marks of things I don't like. Right? Your kids loud. You playing rap music. Now I don't mind rap music, but don't be playing the raunchy rap shit with your kids in the back and they singing the stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Then you get mad.
These Bebe's kids?
These Bebe's kids for real. Check this.
Hey, now y'all break it up back there.
Check this. The one daughter was like, "Are you my daddy?"
The fuck did you just say? Oh, hell no.
Nah, she
No,
didn't
she
say
did.
that.
No, she did.
Yeah, I
Bruh,
did the
you
video
lied.
footage on that.
I'm not lying. This is on everything I love, D.
Oh man.
And I said, hold on. So now I'm over here like, this ain't the one. This is definitely ain't the one. I'm completely turned off of this shit right now.
Where was you working?
I can't say where I was working, but I've been in healthcare for 20 plus years. So let's just say that. It's been in healthcare for 20 plus years. So
She must have been really bad. Because I've been like, take me home.
So now I'm kind of stuck in the game though because she drove. You know what I'm saying?
And he still want to smash.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That's that question about the come.
I'm like, man. So kids get dropped off. We go off to a little spot. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, all right, let me just make the best of this.
Yep.
All right, talking.
You already know what it is.
All right, we talking. She's like, let me see your driver's license. I'm like,
What?
now you remember back then, the driver's license you had your social security number on the driver's license.
I ain't never had that on mine.
Man,
they
I had
ask
mine,
you that.
right?
No.
All right, so I'm like,
No.
I'm like, no. I'm like, why? She goes, because I want to see how tall you are. I'm like, oh my God, this one. Oh no. Now I'm like, check please. I need to get the fuck up out of here.
But you stuck because you ain't drive.
Stuck because I ain't drive.
Damn. So she dropped off the kids and you still in the car?
I'm still in the car because we.
Because he was trying to smash.
He was
on a
She
mission.
was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go all out.
Man, so man, I heard smash my food real quick, man. And we were done with the night. And I'm like, I can't even do nothing with this. I can't do nothing with this.
So you went through all of
I
that
went through all that.
and didn't complete the mission?
Man, I want no part of the mission.
Man. Nah,
Lord.
send me straight to Mars. I went through a lot.
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't want no part of the mission. All right. So when I picked her up, she was outside of her spot. When I dropped her off, she opened the door. Fucking nightmare, man. I mean, shit all over the fucking place.
Nasty bitch.
So I'm like, no, I'm not even stepping foot in this
Messy
bitch.
crib.
Messy crib. I mean, just disgusting. I'm seeing diapers off to the side of the whip.
Oh.
I'm like,
Fuck.
fuck.
Excuse me. I've been in those situations before. I'm just gonna say, in that type of situation, you really just keep your hands in your pocket and you just like put your pants down. Like,
Oh, hell no.
you do what you do and you get back out of here.
I wasn't gonna risk it. If you live in that foul, I can't risk it, dog. I got the fuck up out of
I
here,
ain't
dog.
gonna
But then again, you was late 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like
early 20s?
That was that's the early 20s.
In early 20s is whatever's clever for real.
Everything gets smashed. Early 20s.
Just trying to do something.
Man.
Put this little towel down.
In the closet.
So man, shit. Yeah, that was one of the most
Basement.
awkward dates I've ever been on my life, man.
Crazy.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Good story.
So that
Damn.
leads me into my next thing, though. You know what I'm
that
saying?
make me want to think: have I really been on an awkward date, man? No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I done been on a couple of dates that we realized we didn't have a lot of chemistry. Like, we go out. It's like maybe all of our conversation was just sexual. And then we like, all right, we're going to go out, try to have a good time, but we didn't have nothing to talk about.
Sometimes people just be boring for real.
Yeah, I say that. And it just didn't last no more than that when I was young. So that's about it.
So check it, man. This leads me into my next little piece.
Okay.
Biggest pet peeves. Something that just irks your soul.
I got a lot of them. With a significant other, somebody you dating, or just
It's just pet peeves, period.
Ooh, I don't like people who eat with their mouth open.
Oh,
and
my
smack.
God.
I hate that. That's probably top 5 for real.
Bruh.
If you don't know how to eat, male, female, whatever, by now, that irks me. It's disgusting. It really is. So that's definitely one of them.
Yeah, that's right up there. That's probably number one for me. If you smacking,
I hate that.
man, I can't stand that shit with passion. I mean, damn it. Like, who raised you?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand when you're a kid, kids can smack. They don't know any better.
Oh, I still, my son's 6 years
Right.
old. I say, hey, man, close your mouth.
I get that.
Learn.
But you with a grown adult, you can't close your
Man,
mouth while
close
you
your mouth
eat.
to eat.
Over there smacking and slurping.
That's awful.
Oh my God, man. I
Nasty.
can't stand that shit.
Nasty.
I don't really know if I got any pet peeves, man. I really just can't stand. You know what, man? I can't stand dumbass drivers, man. I maybe I just got road rage or something, man. But like, man, that shit drive
Road
me,
rage?
that shit drive me crazy, man. These slow ass drivers on the road.
Oh man, that's all Ohio. Pimp.
Hey, you one of them people that drive up beside them like this, like, you do that? Oh, don't do that.
Damn, man, what the fuck you doing?
You know they can't hear you, right?
You just give that look like.
They know what you're saying, though. Yeah, I don't like that neither.
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know if I got any pet peeves because really, if you just do some shit I don't like, I really don't ask people to change and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just stay away from them. You know,
You got a pet peeve.
I probably do.
I know one.
What?
You don't like shitty space players.
Nigga.
Speak on it.
That's
Oh.
real.
Oh my God! Like, okay,
This man.
yeah, you know,
You
man,
got to know how to play.
you better know what you're doing when you get on that court table.
Straight
And I don't
up.
care if you play ace high or you play joker ace or you play joker deuce. You just better know what you're doing. I play either way, all the ways.
I ain't even gonna say spades. You just gotta be a good card player, period.
Right, you not. That's why I don't like being your
Well,
partner.
we ain't partners.
Damn.
We ain't partners.
Yeah,
nigga.
never,
Yeah,
ever again.
I got my
you
own
stink.
partner.
She don't even like you as a partner. She
Man.
prefer my wife as a partner.
Oh man, we just aired
She
it all
be
the way out.
She be tripping.
She like, man, say that you want to be my partner? Like, yeah, baby, I'll be your
Right.
partner.
And then she gets fucked up, and then she don't want to be her partner neither.
Man,
Mm.
I don't recall me and you as partners ever being nobody. You always cost us a game.
See what I mean?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
We
I
gonna
mean-
talk about it. Just talk about it, then.
Okay. So
Like, you
that
know
may
what?
be his peeve.
You know what?
But
You
he's
know-
very hard to be a partner with.
You know who else?
You can play
stink?
your hand the best ability, motherfucker. If you, he's never wrong. Okay,
Not on the spade table.
So we're gonna give it that.
You miscounted. If I'm wrong, it's because you miscounted. Hey, Meezy. Hey, Mac, I know you listening. Cost me the game on New Year's, you bum.
Damn, don't. Hey, Mac, don't do him like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, we're
Y'all-
going to
y'all
take
was
this
in New
small
Year's?
snippet and send it to him. Yeah, I was in the
Shout out A Mac.
Shout out to A-Mac, man. Matter of fact, A-Meezy coming down here in a couple weeks, man. We're going to do some strength training. He getting ready for a a little tournament. You know, he do the jiu-jitsu now.
Yeah,
So he
I
getting
saw
ready-
you in MMA.
Yeah. So he about to do his little mixed martial arts. We're gonna come down here and get it in on the workout.
Can he be a special guest?
Yeah, we could bring him on here for
That'd
sure.
be great.
Yeah.
All right, hey Mac.
So we have Meezy on here. He for real, he the originator, man. He was always into the videos and the drama and all that. He always had the clips and everything going. I'm just now getting hip to all the technology and everything. He was the one hipping me to the mics and we need what we need to get. So that's what's up. But yeah. You know what? You know what my pet peeve is? And it's not even just spades. It's people that don't compete. I cannot be around people that will not try, who refuse to try, who refuse to get better, who do not compete, who will not try their hardest. I can't work with you. Can't win with them. Can't play with them.
No. You don't want me to go much further.
Like,
Don't want them. Don't need them.
I want winners.
hey, listen, at all. Like, that is my pet peeve.
Right.
When you don't even try or you just don't give your all. That really probably is my only thing. It's just like,
So what I mean, that really is it then, because that's true. You want people to compete, get it all and whatever. You know, you got that coach mentality. You got that quarterback mentality. That's who you are. So that's true.
so yeah, it's not just anything.
Yeah.
It's just in life. Like, man, if we're gonna do it, let's try our best. Let's give it our all. Because you probably not gonna be the best in something, but why not at least give it your best and see what shake out of it? Like, if you put in half the effort, you know what I mean, you're gonna get half the results. That's anything in life.
Right.
So,
What about you, man?
yeah, man.
Pet peeves? Well, I gave you one. We agreed on the smacking and that,
Yeah.
right?
You can't take mine, man. You gotta get your own, brother.
Man,
I got a good one. Go ahead, though.
I hate sorry 2K players.
You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna pause again. You
Bro,
trash.
what are you?
Was that
T
yours?
nasty, cuz.
T nasty, cuz. Shout out to the homie T Nasty. Just mess with you. But
Did you know he'll play that music with his
Oh,
kettle?
man, with the kettle. I still can't get over the can.
Drinking tea.
The tea kettle in the back. It's like, is that why they call you T? Nasty?
Yeah, because his
Man.
tea is nasty.
Man.
Silly.
Nah, man. I don't like ghetto ass women.
Oh, shit.
You gonna get some flashback on that
Okay.
one.
So you might have to elaborate
Oh,
on
yeah.
what that is, my brother.
That might be a whole nother show. Talking about that.
I'm not gonna take part in that, ladies. I'm not doing no women bashing at all. I'm not taking part in that
Nah.
show. I'm just gonna sit back and let them
It's
just
not.
go.
It's not going to be women bashing. It's going to be growth and development.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Ooh, ladies, listen in for growth and development
I'm saying.
from three fellas. You need to take some pointers. Ooh.
I mean, because remember last week the homie told you ain't going to get a ring if you out there twerking that thing.
Not twerking that thing. Not twerking that thing. What was the contest? The busted challenge.
Busted
Yeah, if you're
challenge.
competing in the busted challenge.
You know they got a new challenge out now.
Yeah.
Man, don't
Okay,
tell
well,
me.
hold up.
Hold on, man.
So I didn't know what the busted challenge was. But now that I really see what it is, that ain't really that bad, man. To me, they do the little thing. They looking like they just at home with the robe on, and then they just bend down out of camera view. When they come up, they all dolled up, looking nice, and they just playing a little music. It ain't really like twerking though. That
Oh, it's not. So I got my wires
Nah.
crossed, huh?
I
So
thought it
or
was
I got
something like
bad
twerking.
information from the genius. The genius
Listen here,
solicited
man,
bad.
the genius ain't gonna give you bad information, man. What you
What's
saw
that?
was some pure shit. What I saw was some old rank shit.
Oh man, okay.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
like, man, am I missing something here?
I
Or we
saw a
getting
little
bad
thing,
information?
and I was like, "That's the bus," and it was like busting. And I was like, "Oh, she the one chick had on her pajamas,
Mhm.
and then she went down. She came up, and she was all dolled up, real pretty.
Ain't that like the new? Ain't that the TikTok, the reels? Ain't that all the same?
They probably are. All
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now they went from the busted now to the silhouette challenge. And now they're taking their clothes all the way off.
Nuh-uh.
Sheesh.
See, that's why I don't do social media, man. There ain't nothing on there for me, man. Like I scrolling and silhouettes of naked women. That's
Yeah.
that you done took the flick and you got the what's that app where you just squeeze? Yeah, man. You know what, man?
Why so much for attention though? That's my thing.
Because men give it to them. Because like
Right.
you could be a woman and just have a really sexy body and nothing to offer mentally, and you got 50,000 people that follow you and 49,000 of them is men, and they just like you because you take your clothes off.
Mhm.
Right.
And they scroll past like, oh, she naked. You know what I mean? It's a nice picture. You gonna like it. You know what I mean? She look good with her clothes off. She posting it. Somebody looking at it, they gonna like it.
I guess social media, it has a lot of uses, but definitely mostly for attention in some
Yeah.
ways. That's how the whole selfie thing, I believe, is it's getting attention to yourself. So there's ain't nothing wrong with taking pictures, but it's just like to the point of it being part of everything you do. I need a picture of this. I need a picture of this. When am I gonna live my life? You know.
Sometimes, I fall into a trap, or sometimes like I go on vacation, I go kicking, and we flip out and spend the whole day chilling, be like, yo, we ain't even take no pictures. Yeah, all we got is memory. We forgot to take pictures of this and tape it. Like, man, I forgot about my phone. I was kicking it. I ain't thinking about my phone. I ain't thinking about a selfie. I ain't thinking about capture. I'm kicking it. I ain't thinking about capturing the moment. I'm too busy living the moment. I'm too busy in the moment
Well,
right now.
That's what we need to get back to, is just live in the moment.
Yeah. Because life just passed you by, man. Too busy watching it instead of being there. You know? See, but that's what makes me feel old too.
Because your mind, your thinking now.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because we ain't have so many things or ways to do that. So we wound up experiencing more life.
Yeah, you experience way more life without
Yeah.
technology, man. You gotta live the moment. The moment is everything.
Right.
If you're not in the moment at the time, you could miss it. Like that was the best thing, I swear, about growing up for me, was just like, yo, wasn't no camera. Didn't nobody get it on film. If you didn't see dude get knocked out, you didn't see the fight. Period.
Man.
If you wasn't there, if you turned your head for a half a second and didn't see dude score that bucket, then you missed it and it was gone forever. You know what I mean? If you didn't see him come baseline and cram on dude,
Right.
you know what I mean? Visually right there, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. If you
Right.
wasn't there, then you missed it.
Right.
But if you was there, you remember exactly when the time was. When, like, you see these videos and cats don't, every memory is fleeting right now. You know what I mean? It's very few memories that are embedded and captured, because so much stuff is replayed in this life right now. Like, you remember that action because it's embedded. It's a time stamp to you. Cats don't got them time stamps because where was you when this happened? Oh, I seen it on such and such.
Yeah.
Something for us distinctly. Where was you when the OJ Bronco was going down the
Oh,
road?
man.
I was at 38 West Lucius on the porch. I had just came home from baseball practice.
Mhm.
That's where I was.
Right. You know, it really just, I think it's all by design, for one thing, to make us all lazy, to make us all so dependent on the technology that we don't live. I believe that this future is a future of people who are easily swayed, and it's shown by even what's going on in our politics and the things people believe. You can go on TikTok, IG, or whatever, and you see something and you believe that it's true, and you won't even research anything because all you know is what you see right away. Instant gratification. I feel better. These people wouldn't lie to me. They're people that I follow, and these people are nobodies. That's why people don't read anymore. I find myself not really reading a lot in my older years, but because I'm getting all my information as well the same way. I've been reading it. I read on the internet or read this, but now I'm researching to find that book or to find that true information. I find myself now, because I'm trying to be a student, I'm getting back into books. Because when those books were written, if you find the right kind of book, there's true knowledge in there. So today we don't have those people because everybody wants the instant gratification. We don't have great orators like we did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to bring some truth right here. Even in the situation and things that we talking about, we bringing truth to that through our conversations. Yeah, man. Got to do better.
I would advise folks too, man. You know, go out there. I know it's tough to get out to the libraries now with COVID and all the other stuff, and I got a COVID thing for y'all before we close. But go out there and start collecting books, getting books, and read a little bit. And turn that TV off. You know what I'm saying? You see the books that I have. I have plenty of other books too. But just go out there and feed your mind with some of that, right? It's important. So, but one more thing before we close. One more thing. So we got COVID, and it's still going strong, and this, that, the other. Now they telling you to wear triple mask, double mask, all this other nonsense now.
Are they?
Yep. Yeah, they tell you to put 2 masks on now. Right? Now, before, let's backtrack. You know, put a mask on, flatten the curve. 2021, put 2 masks on. All right? Biden says we're going to do everything we can, you know, to quell this thing. Now, we can't do nothing to stop this thing. Okay, bro. But now they have a new test, right? Before, you know, we swab your nose and all the stuff. We might swab, you know, inside your mouth. But now they're going to swab your ass.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. This shit, I'm out.
Why did I know you was going to say something like that, man?
Swabbing your ass is going to get you a better result to see if you have COVID-19.
Man. Oh, man.
This is where we're at.
Well, this has been a great episode of ConsciousSbyNature.
You know what? We're going to speak on that on the next episode. Next week, week 12. Yeah, we're going to speak on that new COVID situation. that I'm going to do a little bit of research.
Sheesh.
There will be no ass swabbing of the Pretty Boys champ, though.
Or of the scholar either.
Man, nobody. What you can do is kiss my whole ass.
No, I'm good.
That's what you can do. Because this is some bullshit.
Oh, man.
So many twists and turns.
Oh,
literally.
man, come on.
So, like, we'll get into it next week. I got some questions, man. Tyson Porter, final thoughts.
Man, thank you again, everybody. You see the equipment, money, you said it at the beginning of the show. 100% of what you guys give to us goes back to what you see right here. So we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Keep those comments coming. And again, thank you.
D. Lamore, final thoughts.
Oh, man, I just want to say rest and grace and peace to the great Cicely Tyson. Lost her life at the age of 96. Amazing actress, and she was a very powerful icon in the Black community. So rest in grace and peace to Cicely Tyson.
Thank you. That was really good. I want to say also to follow that up with a rest in peace to Sekou Smith.
Yes.
He lost his battle with COVID-19. He was a reporter for the NBA. He covered the NBA for over 20 years. He worked for Turner Sports for the past 11 years. Every time I think about it, I just get sad, man. He was like one of the great reporters. Every time he came on, he had life. He loved the NBA, man. So, my condolences to his family, man. This is Conscious by Nature, everybody.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.